Morning. So on today's episode of Fixing Stuff, I've got a trailer jack that was starting to go bad. So let's take it apart. Let's fix it. It was starting to go bad, I could tell. It's 2 or 3 years old. It's been out on the trailer. It's been out in the rain, the snow, the ice, all of that. So it's starting to get kind of gummed up within the cylinder there. And as you would start to crank it, it would just kind of not want to move. I had to start using 2 hands. And once it gets to about the point where this trailer jack starts making you feel like less of a man, time to fix it. So we're gonna take it all apart, get it greased up, and get it to where it's working right again. This is the weld-on style that has the bracket that welds onto the trailer. There is a snap ring on the inside of that. You pop that snap ring off, and it allows you to take just this section off of the trailer. You might need some penetrating oil to get in there. I took it off with a screwdriver and a hammer. Was able to kind of beat it around to where I needed it to be, and then I was able to just kind of wedge the screwdriver behind it and pop it up and out of that groove. So let's get this thing taken apart, get it greased up so we can keep on using it. So it's a really simple operation. What I do is I start with it fully extended. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but that's how I do it. So I roll it all the way out so it's fully extended. Then you're going to want to take this bolt off here, that bolt and that nut that hold the handle on. This particular one is an 11 millimeter. So once you get that bolt out, this handle will pop right off. Then you can set that to the side. And this entire cylinder, where that little deal is there, you can just pull it right on out. Then you've got a bearing type thing there, and then a washer, and then your entire corkscrew, threaded rod, whatever you want to call it. So then you come on over here to your bucket of grease, get you some grease on your finger, and then you just lube that sucker up. Just smear it all over these threads. Get it all nice and goopy. It's gonna be inside, so inside the housing. So ideally, it won't get all gunked up. I don't know if it'll get gunked up or not, but even if it doesn't, it gets all sticky on you. Take it back apart. Do it again. But you just lube all that up. Make sure your bearing is there, and then reverse the operation. I'll get that done here in just a second. So now that you've got your threaded rod all gooped up with your grease, you just want to line it back up to where all of that lines back up in the hole. Lining up the groove on the cylinder with the groove on the housing. Push that back in. Get it to where it lines up. Maybe sweet talk it a little bit. Then get it to where it pops back through there. Layer back down. Now that you have that back through, it's still extended, you're going to take your handle and put it back on. Line up the holes. That way they match up and you can get the bolt through. Then once you've got your bolt run back through, the handle is back to being fully attached. You just take that and screw her all the way back in. Now what you're doing by screwing it all the way back in is you're getting all that grease that you just smeared on the threads. You're getting all that grease evenly distributed between and around all of those threads. That way, it's just evenly distributed. It looks like it's working. It's nice and smooth. There's no binding, there's no catching. That was the problem before, is it would feel kind of like it was wanting to jump threads, like it was cross-threading inside. And it was just generally a pain in the butt to use. But now it's all smoothed back out, and I can take it and put it back on the trailer. So that's how you take one of these apart and fix them up. That way you don't have to buy a new jack. You can just fix your existing one and have a lot smoother operation. So I'm gonna get back to work. Y'all be good.